How's it going, everybody? I'm Newbie Dave and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft series. Today I am excited to announce that we are finally starting on a project that I have been hinting at since almost day one, probably. That's right, we are finally getting started on our villager trading hall. There are so many other things that I just wanted to. I'm not going to say I had to. I just wanted to do before that. And I guess, I don't know. It was kind of a balancing act. I wanted a villager trading hall very, very early on. Which is why I built the villager breeder so soon. Which also helped with our iron farm. And we've got some villagers up there that we've used. But it was something that I wanted to do very, very early on. But also it takes a whole lot of resources to build a villager trading hall, especially if you want one that can support lots and lots of villagers, and especially if you want one that can sort of like expand over time. I just noticed there's like a little microphone icon in the bottom right corner of my screen. I have no idea what that's from. It's probably something with like the Xbox game bar or something. So yeah, I've been trying to debate, like, when should I start on this? How big do I want to go with it? Do I want to try to get some more, I guess what I would call like premium resources, stuff like, like sea lanterns or quartz, nether quartz, stuff like that? Or am I satisfied just building it out of like dirt and spruce and stuff like that? So I feel like now I'm at a pretty good point where I've got good resources. I've got a good base going on. I've already got a bunch of villager type stuff. And I'm ready to move those villagers out of their little cave and do something a little bit more permanent with them. And also, more importantly, I want to start getting more villagers out of my breeder. I just noticed earlier that I don't have a librarian for Silk Touch books. I want to get some more stonemasons to get more quartz. My one in there is selling just plain quartz blocks, which is amazing because then you can turn those into any sort of quartz, like chiseled quartz or quartz bricks or whatever they're called. So that's really good. So I want to get some more stonemasons. So yeah, I'm not just going to keep throwing villagers into my little temporary villager trading cave over there. So I'm ready to go ahead and start building something for real. And I think what I want to do here is, you can see I've built myself a little land bridge coming off here. I want it to be sort of close to my base so that as I'm over there like doing stuff in my storage room, coming and going from the nether and all that sort of stuff, it's loaded and the villagers can work at their workstations, which will refresh their trades, because that's the whole point of a villager trading hall, is you trade with them and then they refresh their trades and you can keep trading with them and so on. So if it was like really far away, then I would have to stay in the area to keep their trades going. So I want it to be kind of close by, but also needs to be sufficiently far from my iron farm that it doesn't interfere with any of the villagers in there. So I think that this is a pretty good spot for it. To get started, I'm actually going to come down here and kind of go down about 5 blocks. I'll probably eventually end up going down more than that. But to at least get started, I'll go down 5 blocks. And then I'm going to put a block right there. And I'm also going to go ahead and just leave a bucket of water going down. Like I did with my gold farm, like I did with my iron farm. This is how I will get back up if and when I fall into the water. So we've got a nice little workstation area going here. And then I'll put some more dirt over here. And the reason that I'm going down by 1, and the reason I went down by 5 over there, is I've got plans. Oh, I've got plans. This is definitely going to be more than a 1-part episode. At the very least, it's going to be 2, possibly 3 or more. And those plans involve building down a little ways in addition to building up. What is going on down there? I don't know. Minecraft water be weird. All right, so we're going to come out this way a little bit, and then we'll just pick kind of a good starting point. I'll say right here. And let me get some more dirt. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out 10 blocks in each direction. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this way we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got ourselves a 21 block long stretch of dirt here. I'm going to go ahead and go get some more dirt because this is going to use a lot of resources. I'm not going to build this entire ground out of dirt, but I want to just go ahead and get started with dirt. It's cheap, easy to replace, easy to break. So that's why I'm outlining this with dirt. So we'll go 20 blocks this way. So this is 1. So 2, 21. And then we'll go another 21 blocks in this direction. So my build is not going to quite be 21 blocks. Or I should say the structure that I'm going to build today is not quite going to be 21 blocks. But I want to eventually build out farther than that. And this just gives me a good base to work on, not have to worry about like building right on the edges. All right, so we've got ourselves a little 21 by 21 outline of dirt. And then I think I'm not going to fill this whole thing in with dirt because I don't want the whole thing filled in with dirt. I think I may just do like a little crisscross pattern. Kind of like this. Just every 4 or 5 rows, I'll do a row of dirt. And that way I can kind of get around back and forth without having to fill the whole thing in. There we go. So this will let us get to pretty much anywhere we need to in the build. Okay, so let's see where to start. Where to start. So I guess to start with, we're going to need some stone brick stairs, and we're going to need some stone brick slabs, and we're going to need a lot of stone bricks because y'all know I love me some stone bricks. I thought that this would be a good block type for this particular build. So I'm trying to think. The dirt that I've got out here is actually going to be below the floor. That's why I went down 1. I wanted to have something to put the floor on, and that's also why I'm not filling this whole thing in. I'm going to end up placing the floor on this. So let me do this. So this is going to be the middle. This is like, oh, no, wait, this? Oh, goodness, I don't remember where. I think I started from here. This seems like the middle, even though my bridge is over here. Okay, I think this is the middle. So we're going to go, let's see, 1, 2. We're going to do a block there, block there. We'll skip 1, 2, 3. We'll do a block there. Then over here we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll put a block there. And then for each of these, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. I feel like I put all my dirt away. That wasn't smart. I should keep some dirt on me just to kind of create additional little necessary bridges around here. So I feel like since the dirt is not the base of this, I'm going to get my counting off at some point. Let me go ahead and I'll put in some more dirt here. This may end up being our permanent floor on the outside of this. I may end up replacing it with andesite or something else later, but at least now I know this is ground level, not this. Okay. So we'll now do upside down stair, slab. Do the same thing here. This build is going to be very symmetrical. I like doing symmetrical patterns that repeat for large builds. They're just a lot easy. Oh, they're just easier. They're easier to design. They're easier to implement, and they look pretty good. You know, humans kind of like patterns. We like symmetry. All right, I'm going to do something a little bit different with the front eventually, but for now this is good, I think. All right, so then we'll come over here and let's put some dirt right here. And actually this can also be dirt because again, that's not the ground. That's not the ground, that's the ground. Okay, so we need a little row here because this is actually going to be the outside edge of the build, this row. So we're going to repeat this pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll come in one block in the corner. And we'll do spruce in the corner right there. And this will be the back wall. So let's go ahead and put down a row of dirt here. And let's come back over here and we'll go ahead and do this corner as well. Just so we can kind of make sure that these two edges line up over here. It's getting dark. Let's go ahead and go sleep. Before we do that though, since it is dark, let's go ahead and light this up. No spawns. Our goal is no spawns while we build. That's going to bother me if that torch isn't exactly in the corner. Yeah, these builds that are just floating in the sky, not my typical style. I like to build on the ground, and so having to build something to build it on first is not my wheelhouse. All right, so over here we'll do 1, 2, 3. Do a stone brick there. 1, 2, 3. Stone brick. 1, 2, 3. Stone brick. And then we're going to do dirt there. I'm going to need some more dirt. Already almost out of dirt. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, yeah. All right, good. So all of these things line up. Ooh, just enough bricks. And obviously I've got more, but that's kind of cool that it worked out that way. All right, and then let's do the stairs and slabs on all these. Why does it keep doing that? That's like the third time that an upside down stair placed as an upside down stair and then just suddenly flipped over on me. Not sure what's going on. All right, I need to go make some more stairs. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 more slabs for now. So we've got enough slabs. Oh, I got some more stone bricks on me. Oops, that was a slab, not a stair. Yeah, I'm on a roll today. Oh, I don't know why I thought I needed 4. Oh, because I said I needed 4 slabs. But I need 2 stairs for each little archway. I don't know why I try to be so precise in my stone cutting. I'm going to need more stone brick stairs for this build, if not forever. So I don't know why I'm trying to be so careful to only make the exact number that I need right now. Right now. Okay, now I should have brought some scaffolding. My base is right here. Let me go grab some scaffolding really fast because I'm going to need to get up and down on this thing. And I don't want to just keep using dirt for that. Tally-ho! Alright, so we'll do this kind of right here in the corner. Actually, that's a terrible place for it because I'm about to put stuff right there. We'll do it right here in the corner. Alright, so each of these spruce corners, I'm going to bring them up by 1 more. And then we're going to do a row of spruce that goes in between the corners like so. I thought about doing a build palette to match my enchantment room with blackstone or deep slate and then calcite and dark oak. Whoa, that was weird. Got like some lag. Yeah, so I thought about doing a build palette to match my enchantment room, the very dark and light color blocks. But I don't know, for this particular build, it's not quite what I want to do. Oh, I'm going to need some more spruce. There. So we'll connect all those up like that. And then this is where I said I'm going to need some more slabs anyway, so I don't know why I didn't just cut more. We'll get back up on top. And then on top of each of these arches, so this is like the column, so the arch is these 3 blocks. So on top of these 3 blocks, I'm going to do some more slabs like that. Then here, we'll do 3 more slabs. And here, we'll do 3 more slabs. So looking at this thing from the front, looks like that. That just helps kind of accentuate the arch. And then having the spruce behind it gives it kind of a backdrop which I think looks really nice. So let's go around and we'll do the slabs on top of the arches on every side. Whoops. Okay, and now I think we can actually work on the floor, get a proper floor put in. And for my floor, I want to use a lot of polished andesite and some mangrove, specifically some mangrove slabs. So polished andesite. And we're actually going to use a lot of polished andesite stairs as well. And then let me take, I don't know, however much this is. 2 stacks of slabs. All right, so let's talk about where the actual villagers are going to go. Let's start over here since we've got some scaffolding over there. Probably not going to need to get back up there anytime soon, but still. So our villagers are going to go against the 2 side walls. And I'm not going to try to be super efficient in terms of packing as many villagers as densely as possible into this space. When I was trying to work on this design, I specifically wanted something that would very easily scale upwards. And so you can kind of see if we take this design, we could easily stack a second level that's exactly like this on top of that, and then a third and a fourth and a fifth, and just make this thing like a super tower of villager trading halls. And so with that in mind, I really just want villagers along the side walls, and then we'll have some sort of staircase in the middle to go up to the next floor, and there will be some more villagers on the side walls and staircase to go up. So we're just going to be putting villagers along the side walls here. And this, I should really do this out of slabs now that I think about it. I don't have tons and tons of andesite. And I always like to use slabs for floors when I can, just to make it go further. We'll just start with 1 stack. Because I'm also going to be mixing in some stairs, and so they don't all need to be slabs. We'll figure out something to do in the archways, because you'll be able to see the slabs from the outside. I don't know if I'm going to do slabs in the archways just yet, or if I'm going to do dirt there. Yeah, so the villagers, if memory serves me, the villagers will go on this row, and then their workstations will go on this row right in front of that. And then we're going to have one more row in front of that, which we can stand on to get to the villagers and their workstations. And then in front of that, we will do some stairs. And I'm trying to think. I think we may go ahead and turn the stairs right here. And so behind this, we'll do some more slabs like this. There's more slabs on the side than there are on the front, but that's okay because it's going to look a little bit more narrow because we're going to have a row of villagers and we're going to have a row of workstations and there's going to be columns in between. So the sides, I think, are going to kind of get abbreviated just a little bit. So yeah, let's put in a row of stairs right here. Whoops. And then same thing over here. We'll go ahead and turn and we'll have 2 rows of slabs along the back. Let me go ahead and pick these things up. I always like to give them a few seconds to float back up to the top, because when they drop in the water, they sink so far down and they take so long to float back up. Whoa. I guess I should go ahead and light this up as well. I want to make sure we don't get any spawns behind us. I don't have to worry about the rail line. Nothing can spawn on the rails. All right, let's do another stack of slabs. All right, then in the middle here is where we're going to put the mangrove slabs, like so. I really like this mangrove wood. It's a beautiful red color. We've needed a red wood in Minecraft for a long time. I was super excited about the 1.16 Nether update because with the crimson forests, I was like, finally some red wood. And then it turned out to be not so red. It's not so red. It's more of a purplish, pinkish color. It's kind of disappointing. But the mangrove wood is beautiful. It's perfect. It's what the crimson wood should have been. Let's be honest. Even though I understand that the crimson wood's not technically wood, it's a fungus. All right, so how many rows of slabs do we do back here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a few more slabs. All right, and then we'll fill the rest of this in with stairs. And we'll put some mangrove slabs there in the middle. Yeah, so this is going to be the inside of our trading hall. It's looking good, looking good. I really like this nice open feel. Although I'm going to end up having to put something in the arches on the sides just because we're going to have villagers there. And even though they're going to be trapped in minecarts, I don't want them to ever get pushed back and fall out of this thing. So we are going to have to kind of close up the sides a little bit, but it's still a very open design, a very open build, which is specifically what I wanted to do with this build. Since it's floating up in the sky, you know, our iron farm over there is very open, the gold farm is very open. Both of those are floating. Since this is floating, I wanted it to be open as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do that now. That was so much more mangrove slabs than I needed to make. I overestimated how much of this was going to be mangrove slabs. Okay, so for the sides, let's take a couple blocks of iron. And we're going to make some iron bars. Iron bars I like because you can see them much better than glass. And so it looks like there's supposed to be something there. But you can also see through them very easily. Like glass is a divider. It separates the inside from the outside. Iron bars are they're more like fences. They're a visual divider, but they don't necessarily divide inside from outside, in my opinion. So to me, this still feels like outside. And it helps that there's no roof. But the iron bars don't make me feel like I'm closed off from the outside the same way that glass does. I think it's because the gaps are open. And so you could like stick your hand through there. If you could actually stick your hand through them. Whereas glass is just solid. Okay. With that, I think we might be ready to start moving some of these villagers in. So, like I said, we're going to end up doing villagers just along the sides. And so, let me get some spruce, which I've already got. Let's make some trap doors. I want there to be something behind the villagers so that they kind of stay put. All right, so we're going to do a villager is going to go right here. And so I'm building rails that will end right here so that they'll go off the rails and then their minecart will just kind of stop there. And these rails are temporary. These rails will only be here until we get the villagers moved in, and then we will remove them. All right, so the villagers are going to go here. So right in front of them, we're going to do some spruce like this. Let's go get some more spruce. And then, so the villagers will be here. Their workstations will be here. We need to do a little bit more decorating. I may wait until I get them actually moved in to worry about decorating. Because right now it's still incomplete. Until we get the villagers in and their job sites put in front of them, we're not really going to know how this is going to look. So I'll worry about the full decoration once I've got the villagers moved in. I'm always going to need spruce trapdoors. I don't have to worry about making too many. Right, and then we'll do the spruce pillars in between where the villagers are going to go over here. This thing, I haven't actually come up with a good roof for this design yet. In part because, as I mentioned, I want it to be easy to expand upwards. And so I am going to put a second floor on this. Not today because I don't have time, but I am going to do a second floor. It's going to look exactly like this. I'm going to have some stairs that lead up to it. And so I'm not going to worry about trying to cover this over right now, which may be a little dangerous because if we get a thunderstorm, there's no roof above these villagers and they could get struck by lightning and turn into witches. So we'll just have to be careful about that. But eventually, after I've got 3 or 4 or however many floors I want on this, I'll come up with some sort of roof to sort of top it off. But I don't want to put a roof on it and then have to take the roof off to add another level and then put the roof back on, then take the roof off to add another level, and so on and so on. All right, I think we're ready to actually move in our villagers now. So here's what we're going to do. Let's break this rail. And I've got some powered rails over here. We're going to need 1 or 2 powered rails. Oh. I guess I can just do a row of dirt here to keep them from having to go down and back up. So let's do some powered rails right here. Oh. Just throwing everything overboard. And then we'll just swing this first villager into this little cubby hole right here. You know what? Lighting. We need to get some lighting put in. For now, I'm just going to put some torches like this. I'll come up with some more long-term lighting because I want to work some lighting into the actual architecture over here. And since we're kind of not worrying about that until we get the villagers moved in, then I'm not going to worry about the lighting, hence the torches. Okay, now we sleep. Now we go pick up our things that fell off. So we'll sleep, we'll get a minecart, and then we'll start moving these villagers over. Bed. So this is actually my very first villager trading hall, you guys. I've never done something like this before, so I don't have a whole lot of experience with this. But from what I've been told, from what I have witnessed from others, is that you kind of only need one bed for the villager trading hall. And so I think this is fine. We can just have this one bed here for now. I don't know that it matters that my bed is relatively close. How close are we? Let's see, we're at 9. Our closest villager will be at -92, 510. Yeah, that's 100 blocks away. Counting the vertical, that's 100 blocks. So I think our bed should be far enough away that they shouldn't bind to it. So having that one bed over there already should be sufficient for the happenings, for the goings on of a villager trading hall. We'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Okay, so who's going to go in the first level? It's not actually going to be everyone, because I've got a mix of guys over here. I've got 4 farmers. I've got 2 armorers. I've got a toolsmith, a librarian. I've got 2 more librarians back there. I've got a stonemason. I've got kind of a smorgasbord of everything. We do have enough villagers to... we don't have enough villagers that we have traded with that are going to be part of our villager trading hall to fill up the first floor. But I don't think I'm going to put all these guys on the first floor. So let's do... It's like I'm going to have all my librarians together. I think I'll put my librarians on the second floor. So let's start with farmers. I think the first floor will be guys that we trade with to get emeralds. All right, so we just need to coax this farmer out of his little alcove, like so. Villagers are so dumb. I guess you could say my iron farm from last season was technically a villager trading hall. I had 20 villagers in there. I traded with them. I had a bunch of librarians that I got books from. Yeah, you can call that a villager trading hall. I've never done a dedicated villager trading hall like this before. All right, for these others, I don't think... Yeah, I can't do rails across the stairs and slabs, so I am actually going to have to go this way. Oh, they have to stay in their minecart. Do I need them to be... Yeah, I do. I need to keep them trapped. I could technically put some blocks behind them, but... Oh, you know what? Have I just cut myself off? Yeah, I can't put anything right above him. Ugh. So if I'm going to put anything right here above them, I need to do that now before I get them moved in. Let's kind of break these. Get around here and push him out. So I think right above the villagers, I want to do spruce stairs. So let's just go ahead and put those in. We'll do these upside down. Now we'll come back and push this guy back in. There you go. Minecarts are such a good way to move villagers around. Okay, so there's our first farmer. So let's go grab our other farmers. Oh, we need more minecarts. We've got a bunch of iron on us, so I'll just do one at a time since minecarts aren't stackable. Alright, Mr. Farmer Dude. How are we going to coax you out? I think the same way we got your buddy. Put a minecart there. Put your job site over there. And boom! These beds, let me go ahead and break these. Just to make sure that they unlink from them. All right, villager number 2. Let's go work on number 3. I guess I'll just start dumping stuff in here. I get so nervous trying to chop their job site while they're standing right in front of it. Alright, this is a pretty good way to move them around. Step away from the button. Thank you. So the next question is, do I want any more farmers? I don't know. Because right now my farmers are mostly for selling crops, but I've only got one farmer villager right now who sells golden carrots. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? And I like the golden carrots, so I might try to get some more that sell golden carrots. But frankly, I don't think farmers are the greatest source of emeralds. So I don't want to go make a ton of them for trading purposes, other than to buy things like golden carrots. You know, if I get some more farmers, I can move the villagers around. Wherever I put them is not a permanent decision. Whoops. Whoa. How did you get there? How did that happen? Villagers are so weird. Okay, so how are things looking so far? They're looking good. They're looking good. I think we've got enough to kind of work with. If we break these and just kind of put something down to represent other job sites, now we kind of have something to kind of look at and say, what do we want to do with the rest of this space? So let's get, I brought some frog lights. Definitely want to start decorating with these. I'm thinking, what color do we want to use? The ochre, they're nice, but there's a lot of yellow lights in Minecraft already. So I'm leaning towards the pearlescence or the verdant. I think I want to use pearlescence on the outside. So let me go with verdant frog lights. I also want to make some fences. Let's get some fences, and then I've got some dark oak as well. Let's make some dark oak stairs. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's do dark oak stairs upright on the front of these things, but then we'll do a frog light there, and we'll do frog light there. Just bear with me, we've got a plan. Let's do some spruce fences under all of these, except maybe not the frog lights. I don't know. I want to do some trap doors over the frog lights. Not dark oak, not spruce, probably oak. I want a trap door that you can see through. Oak is such a good trap door for covering lights. It's just such a cool pattern. I'm always reluctant to use oak trapdoors because they're so overused. And I don't necessarily mean by the Minecraft community. I just, me personally, it's just my go-to trapdoor type whenever I want to cover something. But there's a reason for that. Because they work so well. This is looking really good. So let's go and do it on all three sides. Yeah, I dig it. With the trap doors, you kind of lose some of the color because the color tends to be around the edges. But it's all right. It's all right. And then we'll do a tad more decoration. We've got plenty of spruce planks. What we need is more sticks. So let's get back up a little bit. Whoops, not there. We've kind of cut ourselves off. There we go. I think I'm going to do the spruce fences right here because there needs to be something on top here, but I don't want to cover up the spruce that's going around the edge. Yeah, I like that because I don't want to cover up the spruce going around the edge. I want to be able to see it on the sides, but there needs to be something up there. It's just, it was too flat. So I think this works. I'm pretty happy with this as a decoration style for now. It almost looks like there's a walkway up there, which there's not, but it kind of looks like there could be. Okay, so that's pretty much it for time. I'm going to go ahead and move the rest of the villagers over here, the ones that are going to go on this level. So the toolsmiths, the stonemasons, stuff like that. Well, maybe not the stonemason, because even though I do trade stone for emeralds, I'm mainly using him for quartz. So he's more of a buyer than a seller. But at least the toolsmiths, the armors, stuff like that, I trade iron to those guys all the time. So I'll probably move them over here. I'll get some put in over here. I'll do the same sort of decorating. And then next time we can work on the second floor. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to spend an episode on the second floor because it's literally going to be the exact same as the first floor. I don't think I want to do the exact same episode twice in a row. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'll figure out what I'm going to do next time. But I will do some work in between episodes to get some more villagers moved over here. All right, so that's going to wrap things up for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm really happy with how this villager trading hall is turning out. I really like the idea that it's stackable, and so we can keep adding more levels to this until we get as many villagers moved in as we want. If we really wanted to, we could even expand it backwards, add more villagers to each row. That's pretty cool. And then I do have plans for the outside. This isn't just going to be a floating structure that's kind of hanging out in the sky like my iron farm back there. I'm going to do something around and underneath this, which is why I did so much work with the dirt placement at the beginning of this episode. So we'll look forward to that in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit that like button. And while you're down there, feel free to subscribe so get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks y'all and have a great day.